Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna discuss most common mistakes in eyebrow shapes. There is a few mistakes that almost everyone doing. I mean beginners, of course. Let me show you. Let's start from the beginning. So let's erase the face first and just imagine that it's a regular paper where you're gonna be drawing in. And the first mistake, what everybody's, let me see, good. What everybody's doing when students or beginners or artists create tail, which one, where is it here, okay, create a tail too short or too long. Let me show you what I mean. So too short, that means when you guys creating the tail like this, which is impossible. The tail, if you remember my first lesson, the tail is supposed to be 1/3 and the body is supposed to be 2/3. Here it's clearly 1/4, even less. So this is wrong. The second mistake, what everybody's doing, I mean, a lot of you don't take it personally. When the tail is too long, like this, which is also impossible. You see, it's like 50-50. It's wrong. The tail compared to the body is supposed to be 1/3, remember? Here, you see? You see, 1, 2, 3, equal parts. So that's a correct shape. All right, next one, the mistake that a lot of you guys doing as well, when the tail, oops, wrong layer, when the tail, what is going on? Good. When a tail much lower than the beginning of the eyebrow, like this, which is also impossible. You see, the beginning of the eyebrow and the tail is supposed to be in the same level, I'm sorry. Here is clearly lower, so this way your client is gonna look sad. She's gonna have a droopy eye. So when your client, of course, is a little older, you always have to lift it up. The older she gets, the higher you're supposed to go. When you have the client like 25 years old, you can do in the same level. Why I'm saying the layer? I'm working in the Photoshop, so I'm saying the layer. So it's in the same level. So basically it's like this. Or like this. You see? Automatically I cannot even draw wrong. Okay. Worst case scenario like this. It's in the same level. But never go lower. Otherwise, like I said, your client's gonna have droopy eye. So if you're gonna go lower, you're gonna emphasize that she's getting older. So that's the second mistake what everybody's doing. I see it's a lot. And the last one, remember also from my lessons that the beginning of the eyebrow has to be 1 millimeter longer than the arch. You see? So it's gradually going skinnier, slimmer. But what a lot of students doing, they do vice versa. They do arch thicker and the beginning thinner, which is impossible. That's wrong. So always when you draw, remember this part has to be a little less than this part. Don't ever draw like this. This is like Japanese angry eyebrows. All right, next one. And for the next one, let's open the face. Beautiful face. Let's create a new layer, put it on top. Now we have to remove, let's do like this, easier for you to see. Now we have to remove eyebrows. Let's imagine she has no eyebrows. So how we're gonna do it? If you're doing it on an iPad, just repeat after me. We have to pick what color it is. Good. And now color it on top. I'm gonna go bigger. Okay. It's not so good, but it's good enough for you to see, right? And now let me show you all the mistakes that a lot of beginners are doing. Okay, so the first mistake what I showed you, when the tail too long or too short. So here is a too short, and this one is too long. That's wrong. We don't do like this. Next one, droopy eyes. I'm drawing different shapes, but I'm just gonna show you, no matter how thick is your eyebrows or arched, the droopy eye never looks good. Okay, wrong. And the last one, the mistake that 90% of my students doing, when the arch is thicker than the beginning, you see? And now let's go back to her original eyebrows and see how beautiful she is with the perfect eyebrows. Oops. Here, you see, everything is correct here, the way it's supposed to be. So the beginning and the tail and the same level. Good. Even the tail is a little higher, which is exactly how it's supposed to be. Then you see, if you're gonna divide this eyebrow into 3 parts, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. So this part is 1/3, exactly the same what I told you. So that's perfect. And here you can also see that the arch is a little less than the beginning of the eyebrow. If you're gonna draw the straight line, if you're gonna just frame it, you will see this part is a little less than this part, the perfect 1 millimeter. All right, here we just discussed the most common mistakes, what I'm seeing my students doing. If you want me to discuss anything else, let me know. See you next lesson.